everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Dori. I'm a teacher of English, and today I'm going to show you the strategy and plan you should follow in order to write an informal letter in the IELTS General Writing Task 1. Okay, keep in mind that the majority of times they're going to ask you to write a formal letter in the exam, and if you want to watch the video about how to write a formal letter, you can watch this video over here in this link, but today let's go and see how an informal task would look like.
Okay, this is your task. Let's read it. 2 weeks ago, you and your friend went a trip together where you had a very good time. It seems that some of your personal belongings were mixed up with his. He has just sent you back your things. Write a letter to your friend. In your letter, thank him for sending your things back. Explain why you didn't write earlier. Invite him to come and stay with you for some days. Write at least 150 words. You do not need to write any addresses. Begin your letter as follows. Dear. Okay, it is obviously an informal letter. Since you write to a friend, you have to begin your letter with dear. And since this is your friend, you can't come up with any name you like in this case. So let's just say that your friend's name is John. So you have Dear John. After that, things are simple. You don't have to worry about this. It is a letter to a friend. However, do not get too carried away because it is a friendly letter and start writing the story of your life. No, you should still be organized. So, you will use one paragraph for each of these points over here. Let's read the first point again. Thank him for sending your things back. So in your first paragraph, you're going to do exactly that in an informal tone. This means that your tone can be friendly and conversational as you would speak to him. You can use informal expressions, phrasal verbs, thanks, for example, instead of thank you. And you can also use contractions of verbs. For example, isn't, can't, won't, I'm, etc. You can use all these. In a formal letter, you can't. All right? So let's see our first paragraph. Dear John, thanks so much for your letter and for sending my personal belongings back to me. Honestly, I don't even know how they ended up in your bag in the first place. Funny, isn't it? I guess we both had too many drinks at some point. As you can see, in order to develop each of these 3 points over here, you need to invent some things, but just use your imagination and it will be fun. Also notice that my tone in the first paragraph over here is very friendly and warm, and I use humor since this is a very close friend of mine. We went on holiday together, right? I use informal language, phrasal verbs, and contractions of verbs. Of course, don't overdo it. This is a close friend, but still the letter is going to be read by an examiner, so be decent and polite. No rude phrases or swearing or anything like that, okay? Now, accordingly, you'll write one paragraph for the second point. Let's read it, explain why you didn't write earlier. And your last paragraph is going to be about the third point. Invite him to come and stay with you for some days. Again, despite being informal, you should still be organized and coherent. So you can explain why you didn't write sooner and then remember your holidays again and consequently invite him to spend some time together again. Do you see how smoothly this goes from paragraph to paragraph? One thought leads you to the next one, even if you come up with your own ideas. You see? Now, let's see how you can close your letter. Of course, no yours faithfully or yours sincerely here. These are only for formal letters. Here, in an informal letter, you will close your letter with one of the following. Let's see, warm wishes, best wishes, all the best, yours, regards. Before that, though, you can still choose to write, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. You can use this both in a formal and an informal letter. So we will close our letter with I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and we will choose the phrase all the best and our name, for example, in this case, Patrick.